Let me tell you something. You can't be pro-insurrection and pro-American. If you can't announce January 6th, you have no business being president.
Welcome to Really American. I am Michael Hayne. Remember when each and every day we were forced to endure nonstop barrage of attacks on President Biden because he was old, he was out of it, he had to drop out because he had a cold and was kind of like, kind of sleepy during that debate with Dementia Don, and how Trumpy Dumpty was able to just hide out on the golf course at Mar-a-Lago while the corporate mainstream media was doing nothing but fixating on Joe Biden's age. Joe Biden ultimately dropping out. And while that was going on, the corporate mainstream media was still blatantly disregarding the absolute and utter mental decline of Trumpy Dumpty because he never was playing with the full deck, but it had gotten worse in the past few years, but they weren't mentioning at all. The only one in the mainstream media who was saying anything at all was MSNBC's Lawrence O'Donnell. He was going after the media for sane-washing Trump, for trying to normalize his outright insanity. Seriously, now listening to Trump, it's like watching a drunk paraplegic walk on the ice, except you're actually rooting for the drunk paraplegic. Anyway, President Biden, who has been stumping for Kamala and doing all he can, I mean, he did the ultimate for her by handing the keys over to her, but he has been making many appearances in critical swing states, case in point, Pennsylvania, during which he went after Trumpy Dumpty, and boy, did he troll him.
Let me tell you something. You can't be pro-insurrection and pro-American. If you can't announce January 6th, you have no business being president. And look, Trump hasn't changed. I would argue he's gotten worse. Clearly, he lost the election in 2020. He snapped. No, I mean it. He become unhinged. Look at his rallies. Last night, his rally stopped taking questions because someone got hurt. And guess what? He stood on the stage for 30 minutes and danced. I'm serious. What's wrong with this guy?
Old fighting Joe Biden could still throw some punches. Yes, President Biden was referring to, I believe, this 5-alarm dumpster fire.
Go and vote. Let me hear that music, please.
Everyone, let's thank President Trump.
Nice and loud.
God bless you. Let's send President Trump back to the White House.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Oh, guys, is it November 5th yet? Is it all over? Can we get the DeLorean time machine? Please go back to the 40s and give Fred Trump a condom. Anyway, yeah, stealing songs. You know, you didn't get permission to even use those songs, but I think I actually found a more fitting song for this sequence.
He's so blatantly stupid. He's a punk. He's a dog, he's a pig, he's a con, a bullshit artist, a mutt who doesn't know what he's talking about, doesn't do his homework, doesn't care, thinks he's gaming society, doesn't pay his taxes. He's an idiot. Colin Powell said it best. He's a national disaster. He's an embarrassment to this country. It makes me so angry that this country has gotten to this point, that this fool, this bozo, has wound up where he has. He talks how he wants to punch people in the face. Well, I'd like to punch him in the face.
Much more fitting song. DJs, throw that on your playlist. Now, President Biden wasn't quite done spanking Trumpy Dumpty yet. He went after him on the economy, and he went after him when it came to immigrants and women. Let's take a look.
Trump's whole come down to demonizing immigrants. call immigrants animals, saying they don't have the good genes, saying they poison the blood of our country. It's sick. You know, it's designed to prey on our worst fears. It's un-American. Think about it. Trump hides all his racism, or used to, but now it's just out front. He has the same ideas on race as the 1930s. Trump's ideas in the economy are from the 20s. Trump's idea in women are from the 50s. And folks, this is 2024. We can't go back. We've made too much progress. Have to keep moving forward. Look, this is from the same guy who calls himself a great protector of women. Come on. Folks, look, there's the same guy who's been held liable for $83 million for sexual abuse and defamation. Same guy for getting rid of Roe v. Wade. The same guy who has 3 other major cases waiting for him when he loses. And by the way, 34 felonies. So far, he hadn't got sentenced. He got the sentence kicked back, but I want to watch that sentence. Look, Donald Trump's not running for you. He's running for himself. I think he's running to stay out of jail. What's he got left?
Not so sleepy now, huh? See, as Trumpty Dumpty continues to decline, continues to unravel, we are seeing the man who was pushed out of this thing, and I guess justifiably so. We have Kamala, who's clearly competent and has the youth on her side, and we just have the avuncular, relatable, also competent Tim Walz as vice president now. But it just goes to show how the man who was forced out of this thing is clearly far more, miles ahead, more with it, and coherent than Trumpty Dumpty could ever be on his best day. Anyway, I am Michael Hayne. This is Really American. Please subscribe to our channel and check me out on my latest TikTok at Mike Hayne Comedian.
Damn right.
I'm ready. Let's go.
This isn't their Republican Party anymore.
Trust me.
Shut the fuck up, Dan.
Who's with me?
Oh, yeah, the lie.
Indictable.
Out of sheer morbid curiosity, I'm allowing this freak show to continue.
I don't want to talk about this stuff.
Am I wrong?
Yes.
TikTok!
You're in a lot of trouble, Donnie.
I think he's crazy.